Hello everyone, my name is Julio Alfonso Frias Armenta and welcome to my digital portfolio of the second partial. Let's start with my notebook. First, we have the evaluation criteria for second partial. This is constructed activity. Here we answer some questions about our decisions. In this activity we answer some questions about the money and some meanings. Here we write some positive and negative aspects about the money. For this activity we read the page 36 and by columns we identify nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns, qualifiers, articles, prepositions from the article the meaning of the money. Here we draw a graphic organizer about parts of speech like nouns, pronouns, qualifiers, adverbs, verbs, and etc. Here we made 5 sentences using quantifiers, another 5 sentences with quantifiers plus of. These are some questions about household budget that we answer. In this activity we read the book Young Raiders of Mongolia and we identified some parts of the book like title, how many paragraphs it have, topic about the book, and main ideas each paragraph. This is an activity of the book Young Raiders of Mongolia, and this is another one. This is also another activity of the book Young Raiders of Mongolia, and this is some questions that you answer it after you read the book. Also, after finish all the activities, we take our time to see how fast we read some paragraphs. Here we put the vocabulary of the Unit 3 in the correct categories. Here we read from coins to credit cards text of the book and we write the main idea for each paragraph. This is the open activity of the Unit 4. Here we look at the pictures and we answer some questions. In this activity we read the flower trade text of the book and we write the main ideas for each paragraph. Also, we write the synonyms of some words. Here we read the 3 charts of global trade text and we write the main ideas for each chart. Also, we write what we think is global trade, and finally we draw a graphic organizer about the global trade. In this activity we read the book A Special Kind of Neighborhood and we identify some parts of the book like title, how many paragraphs it has, the topic, and the main idea for each paragraph. We draw a graphic organizer about the same book. These are some activities of the book A Special Kind of Neighborhood. This is one. This is another. These are the questions that we answer after we read the book. Finally, the last activity of the book, we draw a crossword with some words of the vocabulary from the past 2 books, A Special Kind of Neighborhood and The Young Raiders of Mongolia. Continue with the activities of the book. First we have the open activity of Unit 3, but this activity was made in the notebook. Page 34, Activity A. Here we complete the sentence with a word from the box. Then, in Activity C, we write the answers to the questions. In page 35 is the text the meaning of the money. 36 Activity D. We complete the sentence with information of the reading the meaning of the money. And then in Activity F, we write the part of the speech of each underlined word, if it is a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb. Page 37 Activity H. We complete the sentence with of or we write a zero if the word is not needed. Then below in Activity I, we complete the paragraph with the sentence in the box. Page 38 Activity B. Here we complete each sentence with the word from the box. Page 39 Activity E. We choose the best topic sentence from the graph below. Then in Activity F, we listen to a conversation and we circle true or false. And in Activity G, we listen again and circle the letter of the topic sentence. Page 40 Activity I. Here we use relative clause to rewrite each pair of sentence as one sentence. And then, in activity J, we complete the paragraph with the relative clauses in the box. 41. Activity B. Here we write 5 WH questions about business that produce money. Page 42. Activity A. We look at the pictures and we answer the questions. Then, in activity B, we quickly scan the article and circle the correct word or phrase. And finally, in activity C, we read the article more carefully and we answer the questions. In page 43 is the text from coins to credit cards. Page 44 we complete the chart. And in activity C we read the statements and look the underlined words and answer the questions. And in activity D we review the vocabulary because in activity E we write in our notebook the correct categories of each word of the vocabulary. The open activity of the unit 4 is in the notebook. Page 48, activity A. Here we complete each sentence with a word from the box. Then, in activity C, we answer with the notes that we have about global trade. In page 49, there are 3 charts that talk about global trade. Page 50, activity D. Here we read the statements and we circle true or false. Then, in activity F, we underline the word of the words that the bolded reference word refer it. Page 51, activity H. We complete each sentence with the adverb from the word in parentheses. Then, in activity I, we complete the paragraph with the adverb phrases in the box. Page 52, activity B. Here, we write each word next to its definition. 53, activity E. We read the fact and the question. Then, we underline 2 reasons for the fact and information below. In activity F, we'll listen to a conversation and circle true or false. And in activity G, we'll listen again and answer the question. 54. Activity I. We write prog for progressive verb and adj for adjective or ger for gerund. Then, in activity J, we complete the paragraph with the phrases in the box. 5. Activity B. Here, we write WH questions about the website. Page 56, activity A. We look at the pictures and we answer the questions. In activity B, we quickly scan the article and write the names of the countries it mentions. Then, in activity C, we read the article more carefully and we answer the questions. Activity 57 is the text "The Flowers Trade." 58, activity B. We look at the pictures in the word and we write verb, plural for plural nouns or pause for possessive nouns. In activity C, we review the vocabulary words of the unit 4, and in activity D, we put the words from the vocabulary in their correct categories. Finally, the last activity of the book is a reading about mystic words. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching. See you later.